At least 31 Palestinians, including 6 children and several police officers, have been killed in fresh Israeli air attacks across the Gaza Strip, just a day before the Rafah border crossing is set to partially reopen. In southern Gaza, an Israeli strike hit a tent sheltering displaced families in the Mawasi area near Khan Younis, killing at least 7 people, including 3 children. The victims were taken to the Nasser Medical Complex as rescue teams searched the area for survivors. In Gaza City, airstrikes hit multiple residential neighborhoods. In the Remal area, 5 Palestinians, including a mother and her children, were killed when an apartment building was bombed. Other strikes in the Daraj neighborhood injured several more people, as residents described shockwaves, dust clouds, and widespread destruction. Israeli warplanes also targeted the Sheikh Radwan police station in western Gaza City, killing at least 10 police officers and detainees, according to local medics and police. Rescue teams said they are still searching the rubble for additional casualties. Israeli military sources say the strikes were in response to an incident in Rafah, where troops reported gunmen emerging from a tunnel. Israel says several fighters were killed and one senior commander linked to Hamas was arrested. Hamas has not commented on the claim. Gaza's government media office says Israel has violated the ceasefire agreement more than 1,400 times since it came into effect in October, killing at least 524 Palestinians and injuring more than 1,300. It says most of the victims have been civilians and accuses Israel of continued airstrikes, ground incursions, and the demolition of civilian homes. The office also says humanitarian aid levels remain far below what was agreed. Less than half of the required aid and fuel trucks have been allowed into Gaza, with fuel deliveries covering just a fraction of basic needs. Medical equipment and materials for repairing water and power systems are also still being blocked, according to officials. All of this comes as Israel prepares to reopen the Rafah border crossing on Sunday for the first time since May last year. Under the current plan, only a limited number of people with Israeli security clearance will be allowed to cross. No humanitarian aid will be permitted through. Residents say only Palestinians who fled Gaza in the past 2 years will be allowed to return, while those born outside the territory remain barred. Hamas has rejected the restrictions, calling for unrestricted movement and full implementation of the ceasefire agreement. Since October 2023, more than 71,600 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's war on Gaza. As airstrikes continue and border restrictions remain in place, the ceasefire appears increasingly fragile, with civilians once again paying the heaviest price.